Can I tell my joke?
Yeah.
Okay. So my joke is that we're Pooptooth, and we're 5% humor, we're 5% hair, and we're 90% limbs. So what we're going to do for you tonight is get suggestions from you, and trade off doing a little stand-up off those suggestions, and then do some scenes off that. Would you like to?
Yeah, can I get a suggestion to start off my night?
Anything at all.
Belgian waffle.
Belgian waffle? Belgian waffle. Okay. Belgian waffles make me think of waffles, which are delicious. They make me think of like little ice cream stands where you have like Belgian waffles with ice cream. Those are pretty good, man. I can't front. I really like Belgian. I don't have anything bad or like negative stand-up-y to say about Belgian waffles. It's like super, super good. Also, they make me think of things that you have for breakfast that you don't have for breakfast sometimes. Sometimes you have breakfast inappropriately. Like you have like cereal for dinner or something like that. Like that's like kind of like a lazy thing to do, right? Like, and I could like go get food or something, but I think I'm just gonna like make cereal now and just eat that and then cry myself to sleep, which I think is something we've all done, right? That's cool too. Belgian waffles, they're really good, man. I don't have a whole ton to say about Belgium. Belgium is cool. I've never been there, but I feel like by default I should say like a place I've never been is cool. I'm kind of like afraid to be like place phobic or like phobic of any kind of person or place. But they make good waffles, so I believe in Belgium. It's just fine. I think their GDP is probably on the rise. I really like them. Yeah, Belgian waffles. You always groan at tea time, Melinda. I just feel like it's supposed to be a relaxing moment where I'm supposed to be inhaling the vapors of tea leaves and feeling a calmness rush over my soul, but instead I hear a dissonant and it kind of throws off my whole vibe.
Look, it's not like I don't want your soul to be washed or whatever.
Or whatever.
It's just... I like feeling contrary. And as hard as I try, I just can't think of anything nasty to say about these biscuits.
Because I made them exquisitely for our tea time. I posted up a tea time recipe to my blog. It's pretty serious.
I know, you already had 271 viewers.
And 103 reblogs.
And they're really fluffy, you can taste the butter, you can tell that you didn't overknead the dough.
The tea's oversteeped.
Oh! My tea's oversteeped.
Jesus Christ, Melinda.
Bill,
Yes.
do you love me? What?
When the charities ask.
Well, if you'd like to keep a face up for the charities.
Melinda, do you love me?
Just... Yes, I do love you.
Oh! because you seem so upset all of the time. I think that you don't. I think you don't care about my efforts, my reblogs, my biscuits, tea time. I don't even think you really care that your tea was oversteeped. You just want to find a reason to be upset with me.
That's true.
Millions of dollars
when
don't
you-
satisfy you? Hmm?
Yes, like when you designed the Windows logo and I just had you switching around the colors one by one, month by month.
I settled on the original design. Red on the top left is good. It doesn't make people scared.
And so, you know, I let you do your thing, I let you go off, and I stand in your shadow, but just once could you grant me the favor of, you know, indulging my contrarianness by fucking up the cookies? Just once! Oh, it looks disgusting!
So, this is pretty much all Belgium has to offer.
Well, I've played a lot of racing games, and I've seen the windmills there.
Windmills and waffles. Which one do you want to do first?
Well, I mean, we kind of have Belgian waffles in America.
Oh,
and
but you haven't had a
I've
Belgian
seen
waffle
the
in Belgium.
windmill. Well, no, that's true. Okay. Yeah.
Get started. Here's your waffle. And ice cream. Oh, you don't need a fork. You're good.
This is delicious. You put it directly in my hand, so I ate it directly out of my hand. I'm like questioning the customs of your country.
That's actually not how we do it. I'm
Too
sorry.
late, all done. That was
Napkin.
me. I don't need it, I have my trousers.
Well then, I suppose we'll head for the windmill, and then your tour will conclude. Come.
I told you I've already seen these in racing games.
But you haven't seen them in real life.
I've never been inside one in a racing game.
Well, it is locked. There are secrets in Belgium. We don't just show everything.
Wait, this is the first intriguing thing I've heard.
Well,
Secrets, you say?
well, I can't speak more on them. For free.
What about for €200?
All right. There's a small man in there.
Has he been in there for years and years?
No. He has the key to the door, that's the secret.
Look. I'm gonna give it to you straight. I lost the recipe.
What?
I lost the recipe. Okay, look, I know that we said that we were gonna be blood brothers and go into the woods.
I brought the sacrificial knife for our blood brother.
And I brought the sourdough starter. But I can't remember the recipe.
Months of preparation.
I know.
Where'd you lose it?
Look. I know that. Look, I know we're trying to reboost the raccoon population, but
They'll only eat sourdough, and only from our blood. The bond of true blood brotherhood. Raccoons aren't stupid.
clearly they're not, because okay, you're gonna get mad at me.
You lost something else.
No, it's just the way that I lost the recipe. Which is that I know that you said to like stay away from the raccoon lair until we were able to give them the blood bread. But they're so cute and I couldn't help it, and I like went and rapped on their little tiny door and then poked their little heads out, and then I said, "Oh, we have a plan for you, but I'm not gonna tell you." And then I pulled out the recipe, and then they snapped it with their greedy little hands.
Yes! Their thumbs.
They're so smart!
They are! You can't just go around giving them the recipe, now they'll liberate themselves, and then what? We don't make millions!
I know! We were gonna be the best raccoon lords!
This is just like when we were gonna find out the secret plans of the squirrels, and then you lost my gun.
Squirrels are strong. They took the gun.
They also have opposable thumbs. Yeah, let's do another round of stand-up.
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
do that.
Alright.
Because I'm all out of Belgian things to say.
I had ideas when you were talking.
Should we get a new suggestion?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's get a new suggestion for Grace.
Anything. High school.
High school.
Alright. High school makes me think of high school. Which makes me think of, oh man, oh, yeah, good. So I was like a good student, but like a bad kid, and so they had this thing, it's like book awards or something, and it was like 5 juniors in the class got the thing, and there was this assembly that you were supposed to go to, I didn't have the classes before the assembly, so like I totally ditched it. And then I went into U.S. history, and it was Nick Worth was the teacher, and he was one of those teachers that was like, try to be really cool with the kids and would like kind of like talk shit to kids and be like, "What are your plans for the weekend?" "Me too." Like, be like, "Oh yeah, like I know you," and I was just like, "No, you don't, and you're old. Like, stop it." But so I got into class. Just like putting it all on the table. I was also very stoned, and get in there, and people were still getting out of the assembly, and so there weren't that many people in the class, and I sat down, and Nick Worth was already in there, and he goes, "So, you missed quite an assembly." And the thing was that they wouldn't tell you if they were going to present awards. They wouldn't tell you if you won an award, but they would mail a letter to your parents being like, "Your kid is going to win an award at this assembly." So I got in, and he was like, "Hey, we missed you in assembly." And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, congratulations on that award." And I was like, "What?" And then I heard the door open behind me. I turn around, and both of my parents are walking in. And like, obviously they were super embarrassed and upset, because it was like the most virtuous 4 kids, and then me. But they didn't know that. It was an illusion. So anyway, I was like, "I'm super sorry about that. I had a headache," or something like that, and eventually got breezed over. They didn't find out other stuff like way down the road. But it was one of those situations where like Nick Worth like totally had the upper hand and was like totally right and was like able to like get me in that moment. And it made me so fucking mad. I still hate that guy. High school! Yeah!
Hey, so I know it's been a while since you turned in a homework assignment, and I was wondering, like, maybe we could rap about that, you know? You know, like maybe we could just, you know, shoot shit about it, you know? Like, what do you think?
Mr. Williams, well, I haven't been turning in my homework assignments because I've had to go down south to visit my dying grandmother.
Oh, major bummer, dude.
Well, yes, she's been in hospice for quite a while now, and I had to go down there and pray with the rest of my family around her deathbed.
Just righteous.
I'm sorry, Mr. Williams, but that is not righteous.
Oh, it's totes righteous. What do you mean?
I mean, it's righteous
It's the right thing to do.
Yes,
like, it's
yes.
Like, you know, go
I know, but
down
you
there.
said it in more like a cool dude way.
Just because I'm your teacher doesn't mean we can't, like, hang out, you know? It doesn't mean we can't just chill.
What when you think about hanging out with someone like me, what do you think about that?
You know, just doing cool stuff. Playing Nintendo. Animes. You still do that, right?
I only read books about unicorns.
Right, yeah. My Little Pony, same thing.
And video games are causing violence.
Fair deal, fair deal. That's righteous too.
Look, Mr. Williams, I have a question for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Lay it on me, bro.
Did people not hang out with you in high school?
No! I mean, yeah. I mean, totally. Yeah, I was super cool in high school. People would always talk to me about, you know, whatever. You know, I'm just like, I'm such an approachable dude. That's why I got the job.
Is that why you teach the logic of linguistics?
Yeah. Because I'm so relatable. Look, I am gonna need you to do your homework though, like, or get a note or something. You know, I didn't know about this whole deal before, but you know, I feel like
Okay,
we're
well,
vibing.
do you really want to hang out? This is my unicorn role-playing manual.
All right, yeah, I'll entertain this.
Look, maybe if you had gotten into this sort of thing in high school, people would have hung out with you.
You know, I was into it when it was just horses, but this is pretty cool too.
I miss my grandma.
So I roll for initiative?
Look, I don't want to put too much pressure on you or anything, but I baked you a cake of congratulations.
For what? I didn't do anything. Why are you congratulating me?
Well, what do you mean you didn't do anything? Of course you did. You made it to basketball state and went all the way down there, and even though I couldn't put gas in our Chevrolet to get there, I know that you did so wonderful in that tournament. The whole town is proud of you.
Yeah, it was really cool. I went there and I shot a bucket. It was really cool. There definitely wasn't someone dressed like me. I didn't blackmail anybody to do it. I'll have a cookie now. It's hot. It burns like a lie.
Are you lying? It's okay. I mean, I could forgive you if you lied to me, but you know I hate liars.
No, I didn't lie. And I have no guilt about accepting a delicious cookie with the word C, or the letter C on it. It spells out the word congratulations in a really intricate way.
Well, then here, take another hot cookie.
Actually, it's not that hot now.
Look, I'll still be proud of you, but you best not have done permanent damage to the person that you blackmailed for whatever reason. As soon as you get cookies in your hands, I can see right through your lies.
No, there definitely wasn't a glue mishap with the face mask either.
And now, coming to the stage, could I please have Mr. William Stevens?
Hello, yes.
That's not really customary to make a speech, but go ahead.
Thanks. That's all I had.
Look, all of the parents are here. All of the parents are here. It's a very big deal. We're trying to make this look nice and neat for the school board. Could you just put a little more pizzazz in it this time? Just walk up, be a little more professional, and just a little more enthusiastic. Okay. And now coming to the stage is...
Sorry.
Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna count you in, so just act really natural. And now coming to the stage is Stephen Williams. William Stevens. It's not customary to make a speech, but... No.
Thanks.
I have been the dean of this school for less than a year. I don't even have health insurance yet. I just need you to look really fancy. Okay?
Fancy?
You just act normal. Fancy. Super fancy. Now, William Stevens. William Stevens. It's not customary to make a speech, but...
Thanks.